Being crossed now to Adam Bearne in the newsroom for more.
Lorraine Ivy Brown was convicted in 2008 of possession of heroin and cocaine and also of assaulting and abducting a woman in Edinburgh. His trial heard that he told her to pick one of her ribs because that's where he was going to stab her. Now he was sent to the State Hospital in Carstairs and has since been released on licence. He was last seen in Edinburgh's Broughton Street last Saturday. Police are warning members of the public not to approach him if they see him, but instead to contact them.
The Queen has presented the Royal Regiment of Scotland with its colours, the flags which represent its history. Adam Bearne reports.
Fresh from opening the Scottish Parliament yesterday in her role as Britain's monarch, the Queen arrived at Holyrood Park in a different capacity. The Colonel-in-Chief of the Armed Forces was here to present the Royal Regiment of Scotland with its colours, the flags that represent their battle honours. Veterans of the old Scottish regiments and current soldiers of its newest one were on parade to mark the occasion.
The closing of one glorious chapter for Scotland's infantry.
Andy Murray has reached the Wimbledon semi-finals with a convincing straight sets victory over Spaniard Feliciano Lopez. Adam Bearne reports.
Andy Murray walked out onto centre court knowing that rival and 6 times Wimbledon champion Roger Federer was already out, having lost to Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. Standing in the British #1's way of a place in the semi-finals, Feliciano Lopez, making his 3rd appearance here in the quarters. But he never troubled the Scot, Murray starting well by taking the first set 6-3.
Murray's all the way.
It was more of the same in the second set, Lopez broken again for Murray to take it 6-4. The third set was tougher for the British #1, a slight injury seeming to give him a bit of trouble. But he came out on top again, 6-4 for a straight sets win. His semi-final should prove more challenging though. He faces world #1 Rafael Nadal on Friday. Adam Bearne, STV News. This is the STV News. Good evening. 2 Scottish MPs were misled about troop deployments in Afghanistan when they held the post of Defence Secretary, according to a report published today. Both John Reid and Des Brown were told that commanders on the ground were content with the support being given to soldiers in Helmand province, but the Commons Defence Committee says this wasn't actually the case. Detectives investigating the discovery of a woman's body near Dundee are looking into the possibility that her husband was involved in her death before attempting to kill himself. Neil Cumming is critically ill in hospital after his car crashed into a lorry in the city on Friday. When police arrived at his home in Longforgan to inform his family, they found the body of his wife Barbara. Inquiries are continuing. A pensioner has died after being pulled from the water of Leith in Edinburgh this morning. The 84-year-old man was taken to the city's Royal Infirmary, where medical staff were unable to save him. Police inquiries are continuing to establish why he entered the water, but there are not thought to be any suspicious circumstances. Detectives have launched an inquiry after a gun was fired at a house in Paisley. The incident happened in Ferguslie Park at around 4 a.m. No one was injured, but one of the property's windows was damaged. It's understood 6 people were in the house at the time of the incident. Inquiries are ongoing to establish a motive for the shooting. Scottish aid agencies working in East Africa are being urged to apply for a share of Scottish Government funding. £500,000 is being made available to organisations helping with famine relief in the region. The International Development Fund money is available to groups with a presence in Scotland and experience of working in the countries affected. Well, that's all from the STV newsroom for the moment. We're back tomorrow at 5 to 2 from everyone on the weekend team. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.